Garp is on the move to save Captain Kobe. The new world has become so dangerous at this point, I think it's time to ask ourselves who will die? And is Garp a prime candidate for the next big death in the story of One Piece? Well, the short answer is yes, but I think that because we can see it coming from a mile away, it might be a little bit too simple and unlikely. We have a great context of Garp as a person. We have an understanding of the history of Garp as the Vice Admiral Renegade of the Navy. He does what he wants and he seldom listens to orders. I was wondering how we would get a context of what type of person Roger was, because he himself was dead and many seemed biased when they would discuss him because he was widely recognized as a criminal. But Garp is someone who remembers exactly who Roger was, and he was very active 40 years ago during that time period. I bring this up because if we're going to get a context on what type of person Zebek D. Rocks was, it may require a Garp flashback. He's the only one left who may be able to give us a full story about who Rocks really was. But I also want to be able to gauge where I should rank Garp, especially among the more fearsome pirates in the story of One Piece. Right? He didn't capture Roger, so is he weaker than Whitebeard? He turned down the Fleet Admiral position, but does he outclass Sengoku? I think a Garp arc is something that we can all enjoy, or maybe even, a short story. In closing, I want to reiterate something I think that's funny about One Piece, because in the West, we tend to lean towards younger heroes, right? But in the story of One Piece, we have a lot of glorified grandpas.